One great finding we all make after leading half of the life is that being successful doesn't give us happiness. Till the time we chase the success and run after it, suddenly we realize that happiness is not there in achieving success, it is available somewhere else. On the other hand, we slowly understand that it is not success which makes us happy, but it is happiness which makes us more and more successful. There is one more interesting thing. Very often, some of us get a feeling that others are happier than us. This happens when we see their photos in social media like Facebook, WhatsApp, or when we see them in functions or social gatherings. This feeling slowly creeps into our mind and we start developing a belief that we are not as happy as others are. This video is all about it. Why some people are not as happy as others? In other words, why some people are more happy than others? Hi everyone, this is Sampath Kumara Charya from the channel Better Way of Life. We learn so many things to make our lives happy and successful. My channel Better Way of Life is bringing to you regular videos on this. If you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please do it right now by pressing the red subscribe button and the bell icon. Before we look into why some people are more happy than others, we first try to understand why some people are unhappy, why they make their lives miserable. There are many reasons for this. Let us try to understand three major reasons for our unhappiness. Most of the times, unhappiness comes from the comparison. A student who got 90 marks in the exam is also not happy when his parents compared him with some other student who got 92 marks. A housewife can easily become unhappy by comparing her husband with his colleague. My husband could buy only one flat, whereas his colleague could buy two flats. This type of simple comparison can create lot of unhappiness. But the wife here conveniently forgets that her husband gave more priority for the education of the children, and as a result, they are very well settled today. What we should understand is that we should never compare two persons. It is not possible. There are more than 7 billion people on this earth. Everyone is different. Everyone has his own story. Everyone has his own way of living. After closely observing most of the people, I understand that the second most reason for unhappiness is the expectations. Some people are happy as long as everything goes well as per their expectations. For example, a person has a car and a bungalow and all the richness to buy everything. But he is not happy because his son is not number one in the school. A team leader is unhappy simply because one member of the team is not performing while all others are doing excellent work. Expectation can bring unhappiness in a strange way. We are sometimes unhappy that somebody has not received us properly. Most of the parents in the old age are unhappy for the reason that their children are not showing love and affection for them. Many times we only expect others to follow rules. When we walk on the road, we expect the drivers of the vehicles to be disciplined. But when we drive the vehicles, we expect that people walking on the road should be disciplined. The third and most invisible reason for unhappiness is the feeling of being imperfect. If somebody is happy, it doesn't mean that everything is perfect. Some of us think that they are not happy because they don't have many things, their life is not perfect. Somebody got the best job, but he didn't have the best placement. He is posted much away from his place. He is unhappy. Some other person, though he got the best placement close to his family, but he got normal job, so he is also unhappy. Someone is very successful in business, but he is poor in communication, so he is unhappy. Most of us are suffering from this problem. If we deeply analyze it, we understand that Unhappiness here comes from the fact that we don't have courage to be imperfect. With this, people develop a feeling of self rejection, which is the main reason for unhappiness. But there are many people who are happy with what they have and with all their imperfections. It is simply because they love themselves. Though I discussed only three major reasons for our unhappiness, there are plenty of reasons like this. Overthinking is the key reason for the unhappiness of most of the housewives. What others think of me is another reason for unhappiness of a common man. Employees purchase lot of unhappiness by trying to please everyone. Now, let us try to see why some people are more happy than others. When we see someone happy, we think that something great has happened to him. One day in my office, my colleague was extremely happy. In fact, he was floating in the air in happiness, whistling a song. I just asked him what was the reason. It was really surprising. When he went to the salon in the morning for a regular haircut, the barber appreciated that he had a beautiful hair. The barber said, "Sir, very few people have such a curly hair." This is the matter. Though it is a simple point, his happiness continued for few weeks. Majority of us don't know that we can be happy without achieving anything great. Life gives us so many opportunities to keep happy. We have to only capture them. Otherwise, we go on thinking about problems. Instead of getting happy when one problem is solved, we start thinking of another problem. Life throws many problems to us. We have to think of them. But life also throws more and more opportunities to become happy for some time. Now, let us try to recollect some of the happy moments which everybody has in his life. We are happy when we watch a beautiful movie or when we visit a beautiful place, either a monument or a garden or a waterfall or a sunrise from a beach. We are immensely happy when we suddenly see a close friend coming to our house and spending some time in chit chatting with us. We feel happy when we see greenery and flowers growing around our house. Please understand one thing here. When what we see and what we hear can bring us so much of happiness, we get more happiness based on what we think and what we do. For example, you are walking on the road, you find somebody desperately trying to locate a place. You spend some time with him and helped him. It is a very simple thing, but the smile on his face and the shine in his eyes bring a wonderful happiness to you. So, finally, when we see smiles in photos, or when we see people smiling in functions or social gatherings, we should not feel that they are happier than us. Everybody smiles in a photo or in a social gathering. But what matters more is whether those smiles are really there in their lives, whether they are happy from inside. A tree looks beautiful from a distance, but if you go nearer to it, look it closely, you find more broken branches and dead wood. So, nobody is happier than you. Happiness is an experience, it is an imagination, it is more related to our thought process. When we decide that we should be happy, we will be happy. Once we decide to be happy, we start looking at everything in a different way. We start liking our surroundings. We start liking the people. Everything in nature looks more beautiful. In short, it changes the whole thought process. So, happiness is a choice. So, thank you very much. Please like the video and share it to your friends. Don't forget to give your feedback in the comments box below the video. And most important, subscribe to my channel Better Way of Life.